Here we go. Here we
Hello!
go.
Welcome to Football Talk with Matt and Trey. Playoff rendition.
Playoffs!
That fucked me up, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a beautiful week of playoff football. Actually, let's not cap. Most of these games stunk.
A lot of them stunk, and the refs decided to
The
make
one-
the playoffs
yeah.
about them.
The two games that were good, one shouldn't even have really been good, but Jimmy G was getting a little bit sweaty knees. I don't know what was going on there, a little bit
Yeah.
of self-destruction, and one was surrounded by a very questionable call.
Yeah.
That is still being talked about, even at this point in the week, so
Yep.
we'll get into it. My hopes and dreams were crushed. But, hey. Next year, baby, Stairway to
There
Seven.
you go. There you go.
We're all on it.
There you go. 7 without 7. There you go.
Matthew, how did you enjoy this first week of Super Wild Card Weekend
It was good.
in 2022?
I enjoyed it. First weekend in a while that I actually sat down and watched every game that I could watch, which was nice actually. But yeah, I thought a couple, many actually questionable calls by referees. That I'm like, what
Throughout
are
all
we
the
doing?
games, yes. I didn't
Yeah.
highlight that. There's the one major one that I hinted at in the Raiders-Bengals game, but there was
Yeah.
bad officiating
All of them.
all over the fucking
Yeah.
league all weekend.
But I don't know. Playoff time, NFL football playoff time. I enjoyed it.
It's the best time of the year.
Some of these teams, it was like, why the fuck are you even in the playoffs? So, specifically
Feel like that's a shot at a specific team.
it
Feel like
definitely
that's a
is.
shot at a specific team.
Definitely is. Not it's not it's not the one that crushed your hopes and dreams. It's a different one that's on the screen right now, actually. But yeah.
The plant that watered and bloomed and
Yeah,
was
that one was a little like,
and
what
grew
are
in the
you doing
soil.
here? What are you doing here? But yeah, I mean, let's get into it, huh?
Dive into it.
Get into number one here. Raiders at Bengals. Bengals pulled out. Yeah, let's open up box score for these playoff games since there's only a couple games to talk about.
Joey Burrow was wheeling and dealing, dude. This is his first playoff game. I like Joey Burrow. I
Yeah.
hate that he's on the Bengals.
That's the
but
problem, right? Yeah.
You know what? I liked Carson Palmer too. I just like a dude that could sling it and can pause. I just like a dude that could sling it and has that it factor. Joe Burrow definitely has that. And
Yeah.
go for Cincinnati, dude. First playoff win in what? 30 years? Is that what it was? 31 years or some
Something
shit?
like that, yeah.
Long time.
Many decades.
I wasn't even close to being alive yet. Excuse you. Get down. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Jamar Chase, another big game. Uzoma, always, deadly in the red zone area.
He's underrated.
Yeah.
For sure.
Kind of. I mean, let's get into the questionable call. Definitely questionable. Ref blew the whistle. Ball should have been dead.
Mid fucking play. Mid play. The ball was
mid play.
What the fuck was he doing? Where he was just watching the ball like, nah.
Yeah, all right. What are we doing?
He's by rule, if official inadvertently blows a whistle and it happens on accident, because they got the whistle in their mouth, it can happen on accident. Ball's dead.
Yeah,
shouldn't have been a touchdown.
I mean, he's definitely looking at Joey Burrow's feet in that instance.
Yeah,
but you're right there, man. He's right there.
He really wasn't that close to the sideline though. Where he was close, but he wasn't like.
But was somebody right there?
I feel like there was another footsie, maybe another tootsie or two that he could have gotten.
I agree.
In between his foot and the sideline, he shouldn't have blown the whistle.
I agree. Technically, a touchdown is a difference in this game, but to me, it felt like Bengals were in control this entire time.
I don't think that. Now that is what's taken over the headlines and surrounding this game. But the Raiders went right down the field right after that and scored a touchdown.
Yep.
So I don't think that swung all the momentum of the game. I think just the Bengals made fewer mistakes.
Yeah, Bengals made fewer mistakes, fewer turnovers. Yeah, I think Raiders 2 fumbles, 1 loss, so 1 there and a pick by what's his face up there? Derek Carr. There you go. I knew his name was right there. Yeah, I think it just came down to mistakes.
Well, as playoff football normally does, which team makes fewer mistakes?
Especially with this. Like, these are I don't know. I don't know if the Bengals are for real yet. They got a young team that's in development here that's showing really bright spots, but I think there's still some work that needs to be done to that team. And the Raiders are kind of in a similar spot. There are a lot of controversies throughout the season, a lot of, backs against
I
the
would
wall a
like to
lot of
see
time.
Cincinnati be able to run the ball a little bit better
Yeah,
than they did,
right. 2.8 from Joe
this
Mixon.
week.
Not good. Long of 10. That's usually not what Joe Mixon can fucking
But
put up.
when Joey Burrow's wheeling and dealing like that,
You don't need to worry about it.
it's kinda hard to say they gotta worry about it, but we'll see what comes of them next week.
Yeah.
I think Bisaccia should get a real shot
Oh,
at the
for sure.
Raiders job. He's not going to, obviously, because that's just how it works, but he should.
Should.
The fact that they were even here is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, I don't think
And shout
anybody
out
can
to
argue.
Derek Carr as well. He had a pretty good year, I think,
Yeah. Yeah,
especially from a leadership aspect.
Derek Carr is, like, solid, like, every year. Now, he has those years where he's, like, really fucking good, but other than that, he's usually just solid, like, every other year.
I
Usually.
feel like if you get drunk with him, he's like the dude that'll tell you he loves you like 4,000 times. But hey, dude, whatever, I
Yeah,
respect
whatever
it.
floats his boat.
I
Uh,
respect it.
Trey picked the Raiders in this game. I picked the Bengals. I got it right. There you go. There you go. Next, Patriots at the Bills. Dude, Bills smoke them, and it was like drive one of the Patriots on that. I
You
think
knew it was
when
over.
that pick, dude, that Micah Hyde pick, dude, that was one of
That
the
was nice.
most
That's
athletic
not a bad
plays.
ball.
Not a
That's
bad
just
ball. It was a great defensive play.
that was like one of Mac Jones's only real like, "Yeah, alright, welcome to the NFL, dude, and
Yeah,
welcome to the playoffs,"
right.
moments that he's had all season. That was a decent ball, like a good ball, but Michael Hyde
Dude
made a
ranged
better play on it.
all the way over, got there at the perfect time, timed that shit perfectly, and it was like from there it's done.
He covered a like, what, 21 yards in, like,
Something like that, dude.
point 0.8 seconds or some shit. It was
It
crazy.
was
It
absurd.
was sorry,
And
but
then you see him just running the entire time, and then it's just boop, up, hands up, balls in the hand. Like it was, he timed everything to a T.
Josh
Oh,
Allen was
slinging it.
chef's kiss though. I don't know how this isn't a perfect quarterback rating of 158.3. He threw 4
Yeah, right.
incompletions and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But
What happened?
The Bills literally ran a perfect offense. Like I think they
Oh,
scored
yeah, it
on
was
every
touchdown,
drive,
touchdown,
right?
touchdown, touchdown, touchdown,
Yeah,
and then a kneel down.
right. It's
It was the first,
absurd.
like, perfect game ever or some shit. It was crazy.
Devin Singletary, big game in the run game, 2 touchdowns,
They beat
81
the
yards. Yeah, I mean,
dog shit out of New England.
yeah, dude, they had really nothing going for 'em. Uh, that's what I'm saying. That like first play, that pick was just like, well, that's
I
how
mean,
this
New
game's
England
gonna
hasn't
go.
looked hot. Like, they haven't looked great the last, like, month of the year,
Yeah,
but we were right. They're young. They're young. They've got a rookie quarterback.
right.
Bill Belichick kinda putting the pieces back together
Yeah,
after a 20-year dynasty. We were just kinda, like, impressed that they were here, and they had a really hot streak at one point in the regular season, but
yeah.
I did not expect them to I think I
Lay
picked
an
the Bills
egg.
to win, but I did not expect them to get the bitch beat out of them
Yeah.
in fucking in the playoff game.
Yeah, we both picked Bills. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like they don't have many weapons. Like they got a pretty good running back room. Like
They
Harris
need
is good and Stevenson's like pretty good too, but like there's no.
Kendrick Bourne and Jacoby Myers and Nikhil, I don't ever wanna catch the ball, Harry, and
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar. I got chased out of Philly because I couldn't catch a ball.
Yeah.
People was catching babies out of windows going, "We was catching them though," unlike Aguilar.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
That's one of his better weapons.
Right.
Like,
Right. Like
so, Bill Belichick they brought in the tight ends, but, like, I don't
yeah.
think Mac Jones is, efficient enough yet to run. He needs the guy on the outside that can draw a safety away, that can open up more of the
Yeah.
middle of the field for him to kinda find himself more, and they run the ball well, but, yeah, Kendrick Bourne, as good as he is, not a number 1
Not a
guy.
number one. No, they don't have any number one threat. But their defense is usually what kind of keeps them going in the games. But
For
hey,
sure.
when fucking
Josh
you
Allen.
got an angry Bills team that doesn't have a single Pro Bowler on defense, like yeah,
Jordan Poyer said, "Fuck these motherfuckers!
yeah, yeah. That's all you need to hear.
Cocksuckers!" Fucking went wild.
Yeah, dude, that's all you needed to hear. to fucking know. Like, okay, yep, Bills. That makes sense now. Yeah,
Then the
Bills.
dildos started flying. All
Dude,
the
that one,
dildos.
yeah. Almost hit that. Almost hit Kendrick Bourne right in the mouth.
Kendrick Bourne did not appreciate it.
No, he's like, hey, right there's a get that right
What are you
there.
gonna do with that, ref?
Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
Ref said, I'm not touching
He's
it.
like, see him kicking it off the field.
I will kick it off the field.
Yeah. All right, let's flow into the next one here. This is the team I was referring to that shouldn't have been in the playoffs. Fucking Eagles at Buccaneers. Eagles didn't score any points until the fourth quarter. By that point, the game was already over. So,
yeah.
Tom Brady.
I mean, Tom Brady just picked them the fuck
Dude,
apart. The whole
yeah.
short pass, dink and dunk, short pass, dink. The whole game. Just they couldn't really run the ball well. They're gonna have to run the ball better next week, or they're gonna get the dog shit beat out of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you're in the same. Okay, we're thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Because they will get after Tom Brady.
Yeah.
They have to run the ball to kind of take some of the steam out of Von Miller and Aaron Donald's fucking engines, because they're moving right now.
Yeah, the Eagles really couldn't do much on offense. Hurts did not look great. They couldn't run the fucking ball like at all. Like this, other than the Boston Scott, 1 touch, 34-yard touchdown. Oh, hello. They really couldn't do fucking shit against this Tampa defense. He just popped up to see him. Mike Evans, great game. Obviously main threat for fucking.
Apparently it was windy and Tom was still spinning it like a motherfucker.
Cooking, dude. Yeah. He looks fine.
Smoke coming off the one ball to Evans. It's delicious.
Our boy here, Whitehead, he had a pretty good fucking game, dude.
Yeah,
he's flying around.
He's becoming. He was already nice, like especially, and even last year he started to like kind of come into his own. But he's been really good.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Threw a pick 6 to that guy.
Yeah, did you?
Threw a pick 6 to that guy.
Look at you. Yeah.
Yeah. You could say I helped build his confidence. Kind of like a Boston Connor, AJ Dillon situation.
Yeah, there you go.
They smacked that guy totally.
Yeah, the Eagles had no business fucking facing this Tampa Bay team. Just let's put it bluntly.
Nah, this is a mismatch. Jalen Hurts looked horrible. That Tampa defense was getting after. Now they're gonna get after Matt Stafford too now. But LA was able to run the football in that football game, that they were able to beat the shit out of the Cardinals, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing out of this game to me is the injuries to Tampa Bay O-line. Two starters
dropping an elbow in that dude's neck.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he's just trying to get him out. He's trying not to have any penalties happen. That's all. I don't know what that was.
BA just hits a pressure point. He touches him down. He just falls to the ground.
Yeah.
We don't want penalties.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we'll have to maybe do some Googling once we get to the next week's stuff. See what's going on there with Tampa Bay injuries. But yeah.
Well, yeah, they have a left tackle. It's the left tackle or the right tackle?
I think
one of their tackles. Whichever one's the monster.
Yes.
Whichever one's the monster
Tristan
is
Wirfs.
in a walking boot.
Yeah, and there's somebody else that's hurt too. On the line. I think it's center or guard or something. Yeah.
But again, I'm still not betting against Tom Brady in the playoffs.
It's tough. Well, we'll get there. We're good.
We're not done yet.
No. Both big bucks, both got it right. Next game here. Oh, here we go. 49ers at Cowboys. 49ers squeak it out because fucking well, I guess we'll just get right into what the fuck was going on at the end of that game.
The Cowboys.
Okay,
yes. The beginning of the game,
yes.
Like, Dak played like shit the whole first half.
The Cowboys lost themselves this game, and it wasn't just
Mike McCarthy's like that bled into his football team, and it was all over the fucking field, the whole fucking game. And then Dak running for like a marathon sprint, bro. He ran past field goal range and slid like he
thought he was gonna score.
I don't know if you've ever seen Always Sunny, but like there's the part when Dennis is trying out for the Eagles and he's going out to run a route. But he doesn't even realize what he's doing anymore because he's just so in his head, like, look at my fucking strides. These are great fucking strides. Like, Dak's like, I'm going to fucking be the hero of Texas.
So he's going to score, yeah.
I'm going to fucking be the best. Oh, shit, better slide down. Make it majestic. Make it majestic. Then the ref just fucking comes running over. Get the fuck out of the
way! I can't slow down.
Like a cartoon character with smoke coming out of his fucking behind.
I'm trying to see, is there... Here we go. This paints the picture right here. Penalties. 14 penalties against the fucking Cowboys. And dude, there are a lot of dumb penalties too. Like, so the Cowboys, despite that last play, they 100% beat themselves because
Oh,
they
for
were making
sure.
mistakes everywhere, and they were still in the game. And
Yeah.
so that kind of
Well,
that'll lead me in the
then
next week when
Kyle
we get.
Shanahan's he's not gonna just run away with the game. He's gonna keep you in the game, for one. And Jimmy G was not playing well in the second half. Played decent in the first half, just controlling the game,
Yeah.
and then that pick was awful.
Right.
They
Yeah.
made a couple bad throws after that, and Cowboys, to their credit, started coming back, but
You know
bad
what?
fucking clock management.
Yeah.
So
And
you wanna throw a Hail Mary from the 40 or you wanna run five verts from the 25-yard line?
yeah.
It's not even it's
Yeah. I
not
know
even
what
a
you're talking
fucking
about.
question.
And
It's a dumb decision, Donner.
they had no run game too, and I mean that obviously helps your passing game, but I think that would have vastly helped Dak a little bit more too, because this San Francisco defense is pretty good. So when they're clearly shutting down your run, then they can just they can bleed into just guessing pass and go from there. So I don't know. Even with all that, like the Cowboys beat themselves. There's no reason why they shouldn't have.
What's Stephen A. Smith say? Was that a couple years ago or was that recently this year? I was thinking it was a couple years ago. He said, anything that can go wrong
Yeah.
will go wrong. Book that.
Yeah. I
But
know. I know Jimmy G's banged up.
Cowboys just
Um, what's his face?
Jimmy G is banged up.
Bosa concussion out of this game.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Um, yeah. So we'll have to look at the injuries too for
Debo Samuel, he's continually just finds the end zone though.
that dude's an
We said
animal.
that last week, but
Yeah.
he again just like will find a way to just like, all right, give me the fucking ball
Yeah.
any way I can get it.
He doesn't have a position, right? They're just like he's a playmaker. That's get your playmakers the ball, like, and they'll make plays.
They asked Devontae Adams if he could see himself doing that. He's like, nah, no. I was like, nah, that's for him. He's like,
He,
not that I can't do it, but
he's
I'm
not
not.
built for that shit. Debo
That's
Samuel's
what he's. That's
built.
mostly what he said. He was like,
Yeah.
he's more built like that. That's
Yeah.
that versatile kind of guy. He said, I'm a receiver guy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. He's a lot more slender. All right, here we go. We both picked Cowboys in that one. Both got that shit right. Wrong.
I wanted to pick the Niners too,
I know.
but the
like I said,
Cowboys have the better roster.
yeah, that parlay. I put the fucking Niners in there.
I
Niners
actually
plus
don't
3, and I got
even
it right.
know if the Cowboys have the better roster. The Cowboys have a better offense for sure on paper.
Yes, that defense. I don't
But
know. You'd have to compare.
I don't know if you go like nitty-gritty by on the defense. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Diggs had a lot of picks, but he gave up the most yards in the league, I'm pretty sure still.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Yeah, he did.
But man, I wanted to pick the Niners, but Cowboys just there was something about them. Thought they had a lot of talent.
Yeah,
Thought this was Dak's year to kind of
and
get
they
them
had a
over the
really
hump.
good game last week. Like
They did.
they fucking
Yeah,
lit
they
it
were
up.
playing against JV teams and second stringers, and to Sirianni, after getting his teeth kicked in this week, probably
Right.
should have played his guys last week. They
Yeah.
seemed like they were a little slow to start. They could have used some action last week against the divisional opponent.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you next week, Cowboys. Or see
Yep.
you next year.
See you next year. Yeah, there you go. Not
See you
next week.
next
You
year.
stink.
No, we'll see the Niners next week.
That's right. Here's the next one here. Steelers at Chiefs. Started off strong. Things were
Really
looking
did.
good. TJ
Really did.
scoop and score.
TJ scooped and
Chiefs
scored.
couldn't really do anything.
Nothing.
Things were looking kind of good. Even I was
They were
believing.
looking
I
kinda
was feeling
good.
good. And then second quarter rolled around.
You
And
saw
then third quarter
when
rolled around.
you heard the pin drop when it like you saw it happen.
Yep.
Like soon as they scored that first touchdown, it happened like a little too absurdly fast, and
Yes.
you were like, "Oh, the back's broken just right off
Yeah.
rip."
It was literally like
w-
bang, 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 score. And you're like, oh no. Oh no. They went from not being able to do anything to literally like 4 plays where they're in the end zone. And it looks like they could do that again really
It
easily.
was right after the TJ touchdown. I was like,
Yes.
our defense is gonna start getting tired fast because
Yeah.
we're getting the fuck after it.
Yeah.
People are fucking throwing gang signs, cussing people out, fucking talking shit. TJ's
Yeah.
getting after it. I was like, we're gonna get tired fast. Ben's throwing the fucking ball to nobody. Deontay Johnson's like, I don't even see it.
Oh, that fucking guy.
Fucking,
yeah.
He's dropping first downs
Yeah.
again. Where's Ray McCloud? I don't. Juju should not have been out there. He was very clearly still injured, but he wanted to be out there for Ben's last game.
Where the fuck is Claypool? He didn't fucking do shit all year.
Claypool is clearly in no time.
Yeah.
7 targets. But
three catches. Like, even Deontay, 10 targets, fucking only 5 catches. Like, come on,
I told you before we started it. I think we received, for whatever fucking reason, we were like, give us the ball.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And it was the first play of the game. It was a pitch to Najee, and he went to, like, hit a DB and just got just rejected straight into the ground. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
But then after the TJ touchdown, I was like, we're going to do this, dude. We're going to
felt kind of good.
do this, dude. And then we got the ball back again, and I was like, let's go. And they have it back again. And then
they scored.
It felt like they just, like, literally went like this and it broke our necks, like, very quickly.
They were just playing with their food before. Or they woke up like, all right, let's play. Break.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah.
And just fucking.
Ben, I mean, honestly, I didn't think Ben was throwing bad balls. I think people just weren't catching them. People just
Ben was up here mentally. His receivers were all down here.
Yeah.
Ben was like, who's sugar fucking my cereal, snaps, milk, chocolate, and then throwing fucking, and then would throw it, and then the receiver would be like, what?
Yeah. Boom.
I didn't know what the fuck you said, dude. It's loud in here.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
And I forget who was calling the game, but I think they were like, yeah, it's odd you see a rookie being your number 1 target for your veteran quarterback. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's how fucked we really are. Yeah, it was Al Michaels. Why am I saying I don't remember who called the game, but
Big Al.
Because after they started scoring touchdowns, all I heard was it was not good.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs because the Chiefs are good. Everybody knows how good the Chiefs can be. Like, Patrick Mahomes is really fucking good. Travis Kelce's really fucking good. Tyreek Hill's really fucking good.
Travis Kelce was throwing touchdowns.
Yeah,
they were just fucking with us.
Yeah, like, this whole team's good. So, like, I'm not going to talk about them because what do you want to talk about? We'll talk about them when we get to the next week game because that's an interesting matchup.
Fucking shot. We had a shot. We just could not do anything offensively.
No, the offense stinks.
Oh, and I don't even know. And I don't know if I'm more happy that like I'm like, all right, thanks, Ben, because clearly you just like Ben just lost so much confidence. I think it was the O-line being so bad.
Yeah,
he won't move. There's like cement in his feet.
Yeah.
So like, he's old. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, right.
But Tomlin seems very set on it being Rudolph or Haskins next year.
Fuck, it better be Haskins. I just want to see him do. I just want to see what he can do. We know Rudolph can do, and it's not the best. So let's see.
I don't know. It sounds like Rudolph was like that. Like if Rudolph would do too good, it sounds like Ben was back there like.
Oh, might be. I guess
he's like,
let's find out.
He's like, it's gonna. Rudolph was just like he was sweating bullets. It's gonna feel good to just be able to not feel like I'm stepping on toes.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said in this fucking interview.
Oh, okay.
He's like, it's gonna feel good to finally have a chance to compete for it and not feel like I'm stepping on a Hall of Famer's toes. So I feel like Ben was like, hey, nice ball.
Cut
smacking his ass
out.
like real hard, like
grabbing
real
it a little bit on.
What the fuck? Throw it again and I'll fucking kill you. Tomlin likes Haskins though. Tomlin apparently has a soft spot for Haskins
do something. I mean, he had never really got to do anything in Washington because he wasn't taking it seriously. Now, I don't know if he's taking it serious now or not, but let's see. This dude was a top, round 1 pick at QB. Let's see what he's got. Let's give him a shot.
I don't care who the fuck it is at this point. I don't give a fuck.
Or Tommy Maddox out of return.
You could bring in Tim Boyle.
Oh no, you don't.
No, don't do
Tim
that.
Boyle.
Yeah, don't do that.
Come on.
As soon as I said it, I was like, nah, don't. That's too far.
Trevor Siemian.
Nah, I don't want Trevor Siemian either.
About,
I'd take Mason Rudolph 10 out of 10 times over Trevor Siemian. You know why? We can win games with Mason Rudolph.
Taysom Hill.
No, Mason Rudolph.
Jameis Winston.
Who? That's tough, but I feel like I might take Mason over Jameis.
Aaron Rodgers.
obviously Aaron Rodgers, but, like,
I
we're
know.
not gonna
Yeah,
this is Kevin's last year, so we got at least one more year of not being, like,
Drew Brees
ridiculous in the
coming out of
offseason.
retirement.
Oh, Mason.
Okay.
I don't
Matt
want another
Ryan.
fucking year of what I just saw, okay?
Matt Ryan.
I'll take Matt Ryan.
I would.
What?
I don't like Matt Ryan. He's got a noodle arm. He's had a noodle arm for the last 5 years.
Matt Ryan has a better arm than Ben has had the last 2 years.
I don't know.
So you take Mason over Matt Ryan.
I think I would. Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah. I think I would take Jameis maybe over.
I might too,
that's
but,
a tough
like,
one.
I
I wouldn't take any of the other ones that I suggested, though. I was
I
just trying to
don't
gauge
Jameis seems like such a live wire, like, I feel like Mason's gonna play it safe more often than not,
about
which is
Kenny
not necessarily a good thing, but
about Kenny Pickett.
Who?
Plays for Pitt. He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
that dude, the one that everyone
yeah,
keeps photoshopping fucking pictures of, and I keep seeing it on my
yeah,
fucking timeline?
yeah. That's one of.
No. No, it's 'cause that dude can run, right? It's 'cause that dude got wheels.
He's got a good arm. He's a really good passer.
Tomlin said mobility one time, and this dude I work with who loves running quarterbacks was like, "Tomlin wants a mobile quarterback." I was like, he said like a young Big Ben. Like,
I think you need a mobile quarterback.
you need
You need
someone
somebody
that
that can
can, yeah,
move.
that can move
Yeah,
around. You can't have
yeah,
like cement feet
yeah. Right.
unless
Yeah.
you have an
In the
O-line
game
like
now.
Tampa.
In the game now, you need a fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys are too fast. Guys are too fast, too strong.
All right,
Schemes are too good.
getting this last game here. Another team that's offense stinks. Fucking Cardinals at Rams. I don't know what the fuck has gotten into the Cardinals as of late, but the Rams fucking blew them out.
Laid a
They
fucking
look
egg.
so bad.
This is the best case scenario for Matt Stafford. Save him from himself, have him throw it 17 times, let him hit his big target receivers, and
Yeah.
then run the fucking ball down their throat with your 2 backs that are nice. Cam Akers came in with some fresh
Just
legs and was like,
cooking.
"What's up,
Yeah.
y'all?
I like Cam
Y'all are
Akers a
tired?
lot.
What?
Yeah, right.
What? Y'all are tired? It's my first day out here."
He caught that
What you
pass
doing?
from Odell, too. Cam
Yeah.
Akers.
Odell could spin it.
Yeah, it was a good pass. Jake Funk even getting in there running the ball. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Get the funk out of my face.
There
Get
you
the funk out of my face.
Cardinals look like shit, and they've looked like I wouldn't say they look like shit, but they've looked really bad ever since fucking DeAndre Hopkins has gotten hurt.
Yeah.
But this game, they look like fucking dog shit. What the fuck was Kyler doing on that pick? The pick 6.
Looked like Carson Wentz on that shit.
What are you doing?
That wasn't worse than the Carson Wentz ones,
No.
because Carson Wentz threw it into his non-dominant hand and then said,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
I saw what Kyler was trying
we
to
could
do,
see
but
what Kyler was
yeah.
trying to do.
Jesus Christ, man.
I can't say that.
Nah, I
Ridiculous,
wouldn't.
but ridiculous, but like
Dude,
you could still see what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But
they don't run. I don't know why they only ran it with him twice. I don't get that. I don't like you have a mobile
he's
quarterback.
fucking terrified.
Well, like your line's breaking
Not
down.
him. Cliff was terrified.
I
He was
guess,
like, I'm not getting
yeah.
my quarterback smacked out here. They got monsters over there.
Yeah, but who cares? Like,
Aaron
he'll
Donald was
slide.
throwing people.
I know. So was Von Miller. So was Von Miller.
Aaron Donald got to stop grabbing people by the throat, man. You got to stop doing that.
So
Fucking kill you out
for this game, I set up a same game parlay. I had Rams by whatever the spread was. I think it was like 3.5 or something like that. I was like, that's fine. Lock it in. Put it in. I had AJ Green under his receiving yards of 48. Cash that in. That was the easiest bet of the fucking weekend. And then I had James Conner touchdown, which I was sweating that one a little bit. We snuck it in. And then there was one other thing. I forget what it was. But whatever it was, that hit too. So I got a nice little parlay in there. But dude, AJ Green, this fucking dude stinks. So bad. He should be their number 1 target.
I mean, he's been around a while. I don't think he should necessarily be their number 1 go-to
Dude,
guy.
he almost caught that one ball, got hit, and then that was it. He was done for the night.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm not fucking around."
And then I just think back to that play against Green Bay where he didn't even know the ball was coming to him. Like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It makes me mad.
The Cardinals as a whole just did not look good.
No, not at all. Offensively,
look good.
defensively, they all look bad. But the Rams had their way. Like you said, Michelle and Akers look great. I had Matt Stafford over 2.5 rushing yards. He had that on like one play. He got 6 on the first one. I'm like, yes.
Matty.
Yeah, it was awesome. Rams cooking defense looks fucking great, and that's what you need to win the playoffs. You needed a decent run game you need your quarterback to not make mistakes, and you need a good defense. And they kind of had all three of those going this game. So,
Yep.
in that last game, I don't think we said it. Trey picked Steelers, I picked Chiefs. In this game, we both picked Rams, both got it right. So overall records for Super Wild Card Weekend. Trey was 3-3. He ended up losing his Super Bowl pick from the AFC of the Steelers, but he's still riding the Buccaneers in the NFC. I went 5-1. And still have both of my Super Bowl picks still alive in both conferences. Let's get into Divisional Round.
I'm excited for this week's games.
Me
I'm
too.
really excited for this
I think
week's
you got
games.
the stinkers out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, we got us and the Eagles and the Raiders and and we found which one of the phonies. Who was the phony? Was it the Cardinals or was it the Niners or what? We found which one was the phonies.
Yeah.
So we got them out of there.
Yeah.
But I think the Packers might smoke the Niners.
Yeah, we'll
But
get to that because
never know.
I thinking I'm with you. All right, let's start here though. First game, Saturday 4:30. We got the Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. Titans are favored by 3.5. I think everybody is pretty much fucking healthy for Titans.
Ooh, well, Derrick Henry is I think he's waiting till. I think he's up at game time decision. I
Ooh,
think.
okay, okay. I
Okay.
didn't know that. And then Bengals. I think the only injury that they really have is Ogunjobi, which is kind of a nice piece on their defensive line. So that's not going to help for the run situation there. What are you thinking here after what we saw from the Bengals last week?
I obviously think the Titans are more built for playoff football. I think that the Bengals, if they struggle to run the ball again, that's going to be a problem because Vrabel's going to have these boys ready to fucking punch somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Also though, I like what Joey B's doing.
Look good.
I really liked how he
And he's
looked
looked
last
good as
week,
of late. Yeah.
and
He's used to the bright lights.
I don't know if it's just a tick too early though for the Bengals.
I kind of agree with you there. I'm gonna go Titans in this one. I would alternate spread this to 2.5 because that 3.5 hook is rough. But I think I like the Titans in this. I think Derrick Henry will probably play. All the receivers are
Titans can
healthy.
get after the quarterback too. They're
Titans
one of
got
them
good
sneaky
defense,
teams that
dude.
can
Yeah.
run after, that can get after you. They can stop the run when they need to.
Yeah. I think your first statement, the Titans are built for playoff football. I think that kind of sums
Yeah, I
it up.
gotta go Titans, man. I really want to pick
I
the
do
Bengals.
too.
Like
Yeah.
I want to pick the Bengals, but
I
I'm gonna
don't
go
know if I
Titans.
trust them. Yeah. I think it's a little bit too early, right?
When I can't decide, I've done this all year. When I can't decide, it goes like, all right, overall team can't decide, quarterbacks. Joey B and Ryan Tannehill. Obviously, certain things offset that in this situation. Derrick Henry being one, a completely healthy receiving core, and certain other aspects
Yeah.
being a different thing. Then it's like, all right, coaches. I like what Zach Taylor's done,
But
but I like Vrabes a lot.
yeah.
Going with Vrabes
Yeah.
and Titans.
Yep. I agree with you there. I think we might agree on this next one here too. San Francisco 49ers at Green Bay Packers. 5.5. Green Bay
The
Packers are
not
favored by
MVP
5.5.
having Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those to
I'm
come out. I'm still
I'm a
confident.
little sick of the fucking MVP 2 times in a row.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think he's the MVP. I don't think he should be. I'm just saying he had a great year, always does, but just don't think he should be the MVP. I think he's gonna
I'm
beat the
just gonna
shit out of
say
the
I
Niners.
don't know, and I think Tom Brady's got a better chance than a lot of people are giving him. In this, yeah.
I'm riding with Tom. I think it should be Tom.
Yeah. My bet says it should be Tom too, and I hope it is. My thoughts on this game are the Niners didn't super impress me against the Cowboys team that was making a ton of mistakes. Like the
Yeah.
Cowboys made so many mistakes and they were in the game the entire time against this. And also, I know Jimmy G's banged up. And I know that Nick Bosa, he's probably like close game time decision type thing, but concussions, dude, I don't know if he's going to play. NFL cracking down on head injury stuff. I don't
I
know,
feel like
dude.
even if Nick Bosa's healthy and even if Jimmy G's healthy and this Niners team's at full strength, I don't think they hold a candle to this Green Bay team right now.
The only
The
thing
way they
that
can run the ball, the way they can throw the ball, the way the defense has been playing.
The only thing that
I got the
worries
Packers.
me about about picking the Packers is just that 49er run game because it's pretty good, and that's been a Packers weakness last couple years. But
Mhm.
I'm riding with Green Bay, and I'll take the 5.5 too. I think. Give me that. I did not. The 49ers did not impress me last week. Not enough to say, oh yeah, this is gonna be a tight 1 point game. I don't know. I think
Not enough to go into Lambeau
that's right. Yeah,
and beat the Packers. I don't see that.
I don't either. Packers are rolling.
Not when they're getting Bakhtiari back on the
Yeah,
line too.
Packers are the healthiest team in the playoffs right now. Yeah, they had another 2 weeks to prepare. Aaron Rodgers' toe healed up. We're good. They're good. Next, Los
This is the
Angeles.
game I kinda wanna see the most. This is the game I'm kinda
Yes,
most looking forward to.
Los Angeles Rams at
I'm
Tampa Bay
glad it's on Saturday.
Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored by 3 at home. Obviously, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm picking Tampa because I said I would never pick against Tom again in the
Okay.
playoffs. Um, but LA can get him. LA can get him.
Yeah.
We all know we've known the recipe for 15 years how to beat Tom Brady. It's not put pressure on him, stop the run, bump them receivers at the line, throw his timing off, make him uncomfortable. We know the fucking tricks of the trade. He'll
Yeah.
eventually figure out how to get out of it, but you gotta hope your offense is making plays on the back end of
Yeah.
it.
So it's really coming down to defenses here for me. How do these defenses match up against these offenses? So that Tampa defense looked really fucking good last week. But that's against that Eagles team that didn't score any points till fucking fourth
Yeah,
quarter. Yeah.
yeah.
But this season though, Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense has had some issues in secondary. But the front seven has been pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I feel like if they can contain this LA run game and leave Matt Stafford
Yeah.
to his own devices, he'll throw 1 or 2 picks that'll just put this one away
Right.
for Tampa.
But
But if LA can get that run game going, keep pressure on Tom, they can take it. But
yeah.
that's
And
a lot of butts,
I've
and I do like but I'm picking Tom Brady.
the line injuries worry me for Tampa against that front four of Los Angeles. Additionally, I think Jalen Ramsey can have a pretty good game against Mike Evans. And that's kind of Tom, just besides Gronk, but even then, I think you could
Well,
put
Tom's not afraid to throw it to a Rojo or a Gio Bernard 27 times.
right, very fair. But that Rams defense has a lot of speed. They fly.
They do.
So if you're gonna dink and dunk, they're gonna scoop them up. You're not gonna get a lot of rack. Um,
They might just do that early, though, try and tire you out, throw a lot of wing passes
maybe,
early,
maybe.
try and get Vaughn and Aaron running east and west, try and tire them out a little bit, stop that fucking
With
north-south pass rush coming at
with
you.
the injuries, the potential injury, potential people, even them not being 100% is still rough going against who you're going against on that line.
Yeah,
And
Tampa's not gonna be able to make many mistakes, if any.
no, I'm gonna go Rams here, but it's close. It's close.
I'm not mad at you taking Rams, but
It's hard, like you said, it's hard to bet against or pick against Tom Brady. But man,
Tom is Tom.
yeah, I don't know. I feel
BA's not afraid to fuck it.
yeah, it's true. He's not fuck his own players up.
That's what it looked like he said.
Yeah, he was getting at him. Yeah.
What, coach?
Final game of the divisional round. I'm really happy that's at 6:30 because I'll be able to watch the whole fucking thing. Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 1.5 point favorite. Both of these teams looked fucking great against the teams they played last week. But
Chiefs look like the Chiefs, though.
yeah, Chiefs look like
And
Chiefs.
it's hard to pick against the Chiefs when they look like the Chiefs.
It is hard to pick against the Chiefs when they're the Chiefs.
It's in Kansas City. I don't know if Josh Allen's going to be able to replicate his performance last week. I want Buffalo to win.
I'm picking Bills.
I want Buffalo to win, but I'm picking the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Bills. I think that Bills defense is on a different level right now. I think they feel still disrespected by everybody.
I think they'll be on that level until Mahomes throws 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, right over their head in a 45-second span.
Early against that Steelers team, Mahomes did not look great. There was
No, he didn't.
not an instance in that Patriots Bills game where the Bills did not look great. They looked great the entire time.
No, but the highs of that again, it's the Chiefs.
I
It's the
know.
Chiefs.
I
That's why,
know.
like, I'm kind of falling victim to it,
Right.
but
The I know the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and last week the Chiefs looked like the Chiefs, but this whole season the Chiefs haven't really looked like the Chiefs. But also the Bills haven't looked like
I've also said I don't
the
see the
best.
Chiefs getting to the Super Bowl. And
Yes,
if they win this game,
they're
there's
getting
not a
there.
lot of ways I don't see them getting to the Super Bowl after that.
Yeah, I think they
But
beat either the Bengals or the Titans. I'm going Bills. I like the Bills here. It's close. It's another one that's like close. I just like the way that defense is flying. I
I
think
do
Josh
like
Allen could get it
this
done.
one's tough. This one's tough. I'm going Chiefs. I said Chiefs. I'm
Yes, you're
sticking with
sticking
it.
to it. Okay, I wrote you down. I'm not scratching anything off. You said Chiefs. Chiefs are staying.
Sticking to it.
There we go. Titans and Packers, Tampa and Chiefs for you. Titans, Packers, Rams, and Bills for me. So this both Saturday games we're on the same page. Sunday game we're on completely opposite page. So be interesting. I'm excited though. This is the good stuff. Every
Hell
matchup is
yeah.
a good matchup here.
This is the shit I want to bottle and inject into my fucking veins.
Yeah.
It is
Like
the playoff football.
realistically, to me, if I'm picking like what the game could, like this Packers 49ers game, this is the one where I feel like is the biggest. Like this is where like 5.5 makes sense for this. The rest of these being 3 and this one being 1.5, that all makes sense. I think the rest of those are close games. This one, I'm like, yeah, I can see the Packers win by like 10, potentially.
Yeah, I think the Packers win by. Yeah, I can see 10. I'm not
Yeah,
mad at 10.
just think they're on another level. Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna be slinging just dimes. It's to me, it's gonna be how much they win by is gonna be whether that defense comes opportunistic,
Yeah, and they're
super
rolling
hungry
though.
and opportunistic. They are rolling.
And I don't think there's any reason to. At home, they got fans. It's gonna be cold as fucking shit. That's that's Packers football right there. I mean, they're come on.
Steelers football too, but we're not gonna be there anymore.
Come on. Well, that's Matt Canada's fault.
We're optimistic about Matt. We know we went backwards in some regards,
Some.
but we're optimistic about Matt. The offensive line was dog shit.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Absolute
And it
dog shit.
didn't really get better at all. So.
No. We just got better at dealing with it.
Yeah, he's got better at Naj putting his nose in it. Squeaking out
Ben
6
just
yards.
taking a snap, being like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Went out sad.
Yes, he did. Unfortunately,
Made the playoffs
made the
though. We
playoff.
made the fucking playoffs.
It
So
kind of would have been nice though if it just kind of ended with that like home game.
if the home game could have been the last game.
Yeah, just ride it out. Like
Yeah. But you know what? I kind of like that he got a fucking technically a game-winning drive against Baltimore, and we clinched a playoff spot. Ran into a buzzsaw, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not a good matchup there for anybody, really.
yeah, I feel like I've processed it. I've moved past it. The
Yeah.
18 years of watching Big Ben my whole life. I'm no longer sad. I'm more so
It's
terrified
a new chapter. It's a new
of
chapter.
looking into the future. I'm honestly like, all right, bring it on. I want to see Mason.
It's gonna be interesting to
in it.
see. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I think they said they were open to a veteran, but we're not gonna.
This is the first time that we actually get to kind of see this. Like, yeah, we were around and watching football when Big Ben took over, but we were young. What the fuck did we
didn't
know?
really, yeah.
Now this is we get to see, we get to really make a solid judgment, not just like, oh yeah, Steelers, yeah, every other team stinks. Get to see how it rolls. Anyway.
Yep.
All right, well that's all I got.
Thank you,
Ben. Divisional round,
And-
it's exciting. I'm ready.
Yep, divisional round, exciting. Man, we are fucking.
Couple more weeks of this.
Yeah, there's only a couple more weeks of this. What are we doing? Pro Bowl week. Nothing.
I ain't doing shit Pro Bowl. I don't give a fuck about no Pro Bowl.
Nothing.
No Pro Bowl.
Okay,
We'll
so-
skip that. Yeah.
Do we want? No, I don't. I was gonna say, do we want to do our Super Bowl one that week? But no, we'll miss
yes.
miss a whole week of
You
headlines.
need to do it before. Yeah, we'll just take a break. Take a week break because
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about no Pro Bowl. Players don't give a fuck about no Pro Bowl. Nobody cares about the goddamn Pro Bowl. So I
Okay,
don't want to talk
okay,
about it. This ain't the NBA All-Star game. All right.
maybe I'll run a skills challenge, and
There you
I'll put
go.
that on
Put it up.
YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'll
Thinking.
throw Nerf footballs in trash cans.
Good thinking.
But we'll be back at it again next week
Yep.
to see who's who's battling out to go to the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
Yeah,
I
man.
can't believe it's fucking here already.
Yep. Yeah, a couple more of these.
Jeebus.
And season 1 of this will be done.
Absolutely.
All right. That's it. Don't forget to
That's all I
like and
got.
subscribe because Trey forgets to say that. And he forgot last week, but I remembered to this week.
Like, subscribe. Do all the jargon, bro. All the jargon.
Oh, dude, all the jargon. Yeah.
He loves the jargon.
We'll catch you next week. Enjoy some football.